the English guy. Keaney, the English guy. Keaney, the English guy.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Keaney, the English Guide, and today we will be having a special episode tributing to the well-known theoretical physicist and cosmological genius Stephen Hawking, who gave tremendous tributes to our knowledge of the science world. We would like to highlight one of the best speeches given by him. So without further ado, let's take a closer look.
Taking place on February 27, 2008 at the TED Conference in Monterey, California, Hawking's speech explains the origin of the universe as well as its faith and provides an understanding by mentioning the evolutionary standpoint in addition to the physics that led to the current universe.
Considering the speech highlights multiple scientific fields like astronomy, physics, and cosmology, the intended audience would be scientists. However, Hawking still targets the general population by conveying his theory that people should move to outer space due to them depleting the resources available to them on Earth. Nonetheless, Hawking engages his audience through its kairos and exigence, as well as the implementation of rhetorical devices, appeals, and tone. Prior to Hawking's speech in 2008, Hawking established the Center of Theoretical Cosmology in 2007 and discovered many cosmological findings. Hawking's institution and revelations of the universe appeal to the timeliness of his speech as it compiles an understanding of cosmology.
Stephen Hawking intended to push the scientists of the world, like me, to question the beginnings of the universe, the formality of it currently, how life started, and if aliens exist. Hawking inspired others to think in depth and to question what we have thought of before. He promptly speaks up about where the future lies if mankind continues to disservice the limited amount of resources on Earth we have left, which seems to be a huge problem. This piece of speech was an opportunity to warn the people of the world to be cautious of the time they have left on the planet if humans continue to not question what is out there in the universe. He raises awareness about the potential disasters and that getting the human race off the planet is a need for survival. Hawking employs a rhetorical device when implementing an antagonist near the end of his speech. He states, "But our genetic code still carries the selfish and aggressive instincts that were a survival advantage of the past." He picks on the human race's natural instincts and selfishness to prove his claim that we won't survive long unless we expand our knowledge of the universe. He believes that disaster will strike if we remain on Earth. And now handing it over to Ashrita, who will be presenting the giveaway of the week.
This week's giveaway is a book called A Brief History of Time by Mr. Stephen Hawking. Just as the title suggests, he gives an in-depth overview of what his speech was about at the TED Talk, which is the possible beginnings and possible future of our universe. Like in his book, Mr. Hawking uses many rhetorical devices in his speech. One such device is jargon. He uses jargon to express the vast fates that lie for this universe in scientific terms. Stephen Hawking says, "Why did the universe emerge from the Big Bang the way it did? Laws like Maxwell's equation and general relativity. General relativity and quantum theory allow time to behave like another dimension of space." Hawking also relies on rhetorical questions to emphasize and question the universe. To make his audience think deeper, he poses questions throughout his speech, such as, "But was there anything before the Big Bang? If not, what created this universe? Why did the universe emerge from the Big Bang the way it did? Is there other life in the universe?" All of these questions make us think deeper as to the future and the beginning of this universe. Question about what we really know about our universe.
Stephen Hawking makes use of the rhetorical appeal ethos. In his speech, when he says, "First there were laws like Maxwell's equations and general relativity that determined the evolution of the universe, given its state over all space over time." This quote shows credibility to the author given by using Maxwell's equation, a mathematical logos is presented in the text when Hawking himself explains how life first appeared on Earth. "But we don't know how life first appeared," says Hawking. "So life appeared on Earth within 500 million years of it being possible?" This suggests that the probability of life appearing on Earth about 500 million years ago is now handing it over to the man himself, Mr. Keaney.
Good morning, first period. Mr. Keaney here as I see you all populate my screen. I can't wait to discuss the most peculiar piece with you all today, Hawking's use of pathos. Hawking appeals to his readers' emotions by reminding them that there is so much to learn about space. His speech helps the audience feel a sincere connection with him by enjoying and admiring the universe with him. The speech takes the reader on an adventure as he guides them through all the possibilities that the universe has to offer, and that the human race won't survive without seeking for life outside of Earth. His words like distant galaxies gives the reader something to think about, sparking their emotions with sincerity towards him, while he also gives a subtle warning of the future, and that the human race must work together in order to survive. Now passing it on to Kayla for our final tribute to Mr. Hawking, the space extraordinaire.
Welcome back to the Star Cook.
Thank you, Mr. Keaney. The tone of Hawking's speech is curious and mysterious. His talk of the vast universe, creation of life, and possibility of other beings makes the reader awestruck of the possibilities that the universe holds. It allows curiosity to spark in their minds, making them want to continue reading in hopes that they learn more about these topics.
Hawking has been an asset to the scientific community, and this speech only shows a part of his vast knowledge of space. He uses antagonistic expressions, jargon, rhetorical questions, and rhetorical strategies to share his immense comprehension of the beginning and future of our universe, which he believes lies in the outer space to theorize expansion of the humans outside of Earth.
Speech leaves the audience with many questions and makes them ponder about how much more there is to learn about our universe. The Earth is just a small fraction of our larger system, and we still have a whole galaxy to investigate.
So stay safe, everyone. Be healthy. I give you a double thumbs up. I will see you next time. Keaney here, signing off.